with me, Tidal Titus. Today we're going back from where we last left off in Chapter 1. Every time you log back in after saving, it gives you a rundown of exactly what happened, even if I didn't mention it or the story didn't tell it specifically, it gives a rundown. Unfortunately, it goes quite fast, so to read it easily, and since you can't scroll up and down, it makes it a bit hard. But yeah, we're just going to continue from where we left off. Ooh. And now we get to see a bit more of the story. Now we're back from snow, I believe, to Link again.
It's an out-and-out massacre. Those people won't even live long enough to die on Pulse.
That was the idea.
What?
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the purge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The purge was PSICOM. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
PSICOM? Guardian Corps? Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse fal'Cie and their l'Cie are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
One of the reasons why I love Final Fantasy games is because they always challenge the idea of what normal society is through a fantasy and sci-fi kind of being. For example, this one challenges how society dictates its own being, how it works, and how people for the so-called greater good are sacrificed, and then they show people what it really is like to be what happens to them. I'm trying not to ruin what happens later on. Not doing the best job. But if anyone's already seen it, then they'll understand what I mean. I owe you. Heal quickly. Here, this Myrmidon is quite annoying, because if you don't actually heal it, can kill you quite easily. All that mad damage.
What's that? Huh?
Attention purge deportees! Attention purge deportees! Put down your weapons and surrender immediately. Your removal is the will of the people of Cocoon. Should you attempt to flee, the Sanctum will employ every resource necessary to bring you to justice.
That there is the Pulse fal'Cie. In this world, there's only two main places, which is the world known as the Cocoon, which is where they're from, and the world known as Pulse.
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah, right in there.
The Post-File C.
That's Hope there. Now you can properly see what he's like.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Mom.
And that there is Vanille. Yeah, Japanese people make very brilliant games, but they have a very unique fashion sense for women and girls.
Yeah. It's too much, isn't it? Face it later. Ciao!
Hey,
Just
wait!
all casual, like. Now you'll understand later why she's so cheery and so happy.
You
It's
said it
something.
made you happy when I smiled, didn't you?
You'll understand why she's so happy and
Really,
so giggly.
I was afraid. I was always
Why she
afraid.
fakes it so much. But you'll understand why she's able to act that way.
So, how do you figure that Post-File C is different from the Sanctums? All things being equal, I just as soon keep them.
Time to jump.
Yeah, I know. Hey, hey! Hey! Hang on!
I love this bit.
What the? Hey! Damn. She can do it, so can we.
Does a fucking brilliant job. Honestly, I'd shit myself. That's so funny. Reminds me of Impractical Jokers. I was watching them, the USA guys. Oh, they're honestly the funniest people I've ever met. Some of the funniest guys, I think, just because they're such great mates and they treat each other like best pals.
Come
But anyway,
come on!
just getting casual slaps to the face.
What about the others? They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
Of course not.
Just casual puts that shoulder back in place.
Hey, get a grip, man! What's wrong with you?
Get him home. Get who home?
Toss me that.
Catch.
What are you doing? So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
And that's the reason why Snow wants to see the Post-File C, because Snow has a fiance, which happens to be Layton's little sister, Sarah.
There's our ride.
They make some really intriguing contraptions in these games.
Now you're talking.
You'll see what I mean when we come up to it, because there's a couple of machinery we'll have to come across.
Oh, good day.
Should grab the second real quick.
Stand in there.
This is another weapon for Snow, which will become in handy. As you can see, it puts up a strength and magic down. He doesn't really use magic, at least not for a very long time.
There ain't gonna stop
So
us.
it means it's going to be a lot more useful than in the long run. Avoid getting hit. Oh, hey! Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Hey! Bobbing and weaving. Wait. Usually when there's a little nook and cranny like that, they have some item there for a reason. There we go. 100 kills, every little bit helps. That way it avoids a fight that you guys don't need to see, and it's not going to lag the video up anymore.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right. Go!
As you can see from when I was saying in my last episode that Snow's jacket changes, at least the emblem on the back changes every time he gets a new weapon. As you can see, instead of being a bear now, it's a different symbol. Because the weapon he's using right now is supposed to be a prototype weapon, and that's why. Notice there was 5 enemies, but only 3 vehicles.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul? Okay.
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
If you don't know who you gotta save, you just protect them all, right?
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Yeah.
As you can see, these bikes are quite the contraptions.
Ready!
Treating it as if a race and they're in a bloody war zone.
Go! Hey! It's us! It's us! Don't shoot!
Snow!
Since when do you care about kids?
Favor for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it!
Hey.
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow, what?
That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah,
All right then.
but
I'll go with you.
What?
You have no idea what
Funny
it was
enough,
like.
they all of his group
Everyone
managed
safe?
to survive, where most of the civilians
The army's
died.
no match for Nora!
I meant the kids.
All accounted for.
Okay.
have to admit, they have cool designs on them. Very, very
Let's
cool
keep it that
designs.
way, alright?
See, the way Hope is now, he freezes under it all. He can't handle it.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
You got it. Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going.
Hey, you serious?
Catch you later.
Now,
It's dirty.
see, as you can see here, you don't talk to them as in like going up to them and clicking a button. It's just you walk by them and they'll say stuff at the bottom left corner. You can also hear them through the speakers. But
Can't go anymore.
see, there's a lot happening. Let's calm down though, compared to how it was before. Just have a look over here, shall we?
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
Say, you know how to fly this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. In you go. That way.
Yeah, because you always do what a stranger asks you to do, eh? Fly something you never flew before and go towards the fal'Cie.
Huh?
If we go in there, that thing could... It could make us l'Cie. This is... I don't think I can...
You can do it.
What are you two doing? Here we go!
That's one big behemoth coming towards them.
Uh-oh. Huh? Get back here! Do you hear me? Hey!
The pulse fal'Cie. It held our future. And our fate.
This game is very much about destiny and fate and how you're held to one being. Like, if anyone's a Naruto fan, it's kind of like Neji. Like, before it turned to Naruto Shippuden. I don't know what to say here, in case there's a muck-up with the recording. But it was just like how Neji believed that he had a fate that he had to live to it. Everyone had their own path. Like, no one could break from it. And they tried to fight against their own fate. That's one of the reasons why I love this one.
Wow, that was close. Now, where is the... Oops. Well then... Guess it's just us.
See
What
that
did you
her there
expect?
as a hand symbol? I think that's just because where she was born.
Even
what she
soldiers
was-
know not to go near the fal'Cie.
It's like a sign of
You
good
become
luck.
a pulse l'Cie, and you're finished.
I'm not sure if that's right, but I believe it is.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope.
I always found it weird how
Thank you.
through the game at this kind of cinematic. There's
What
no
were we
background
thinking?
music, like noises and even
Well,
machinery going on.
since we're here, let's look around.
It's very echoey, which is kind of odd. And there we go. Really beautiful music. The Pulse Fal'Cie Lower World Vestige.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That is
That's,
a hunting rod. Very stupid. When you play with it right now, it's very tedious. Then Hope himself uses a boomerang, which I actually think is quite cool.
You're gonna regret this.
I'm going to try to avoid as many fights as I can, even though there is items I can pick up throughout this level and area. Because as you can see, watch, the fighting with this is very slow and tedious and monotonous, which makes fights even longer. Oh, got it. Because we're not getting anything for beating them.
Back to exploring.
Better stay close.
Can you just avoid me, please? Thank you. That's just explaining about the aggression and preemptive strikes, which we've seen already in the last episode. We're just going to avoid all the enemies. Go away. And go away.
Where is he?
There we go. Because usually, if I was playing this normally, I'd fight everything, so I can get all the items and everything they could drop.
You really don't
just
get
because how laggy it can be, I don't want to do that. I know I'll go on about it, but it can be quite annoying.
Pulse Fal'Cie and l'Cie are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Fal'Cie, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And then...
What's your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Sarah! Huh? Can you hear me? Where are you?
That's Snow. Back we go to him. It has quite a few times where you go back to one character, then go back to the next, and back to there. This is a bit of more puzzle solving for this area.
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way.
It's actually truly amazing because my brother was playing Final Fantasy IX on his iPad.
Wonder what that's for.
For that kind of game, the detail is really amazing, but then you look at this game, it's not too far ahead. And it's just like, wow, that's incredible. The people that make these games are so talented. Is there anything up here? No. Let's turn back around. We're not going to bother with the save point. Let's just have a little bit of trouble saving there. I need to fight these, unfortunately. They're in the road. I can't avoid them.
Nothing to worry about!
Just punches the shit out of them.
You see that?
One thing I do like as well is that they never skimp on the detail in anything in these kind of games. Like the detail on the surroundings, the enemies, the animation. They're never ever stripped. Because you can even see the aura that comes around Snow's fists. To the wrinkles in his cap, the gloves, the veins, there's so much.
Just hold on, Sarah.
See, the one thing I want to know, how would he know to use that?
Still won't budge?
See, that symbol will come quite...
I think the door's winning.
It will become...
Why didn't I listen?
Known to you in a bit.
Beg your pardon?
It was me.
Or symbolic,
This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh wait, hold on. All right, hold up. All right, go for it. Make it happen.
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
If only everything was like that way. Go to a bank vault door, please let me in.
What? How'd you open it? After you.
That's the funny thing, because this is all the Pulse fal'Cie. And this just explains about the shrouds that you put on to maybe fortify yourself or shroud yourself.
These Pulse folks can learn a thing or two about interior design.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that.
There you go, stomping off on your own.
Ah, can't dodge him. Damn it. We'll get past all of these fights a lot more quicker. And there'll be less of them throughout the time, because when it gets later on I can just grind in one spot, when I can actually learn Gate with Lerp to gain XP, so that means I can just go straight to the bosses, or I can just skip out the fights, and that way you guys don't have to watch them, and like watch a laggy fight where you don't need to. If I feel it's necessary or it's new, or it's key to the story, then I'll leave it in, otherwise I'll probably just pop it out. I might not do it for the first few episodes, just so you can see what happens after a certain point, but maybe I'll start to remove them depending on how I feel it's going. Right, can I dodge you two? Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I have to fight this one, I think. Oh wait, no. Oh, there we go. We're bobbing and weaving.
You think some kind of welcoming present from that first recon team?
There we go. You see, you can't open treasure chests as well while you're in this kind of state. Fudge. When you're in the alerted state, you can't open the chests, so you just have to kill the enemy. Again, like I said, for targeting the little ones, as annoying as the big one is, if you can take care of the little one, that means it's one less thing that can attack you and undermine you. I'm gonna have to heal him though, taking on far too much damage. Just simply one, kill him, there we go, items, potion, and heal. Right now it's all simple strategies, but later on it gets to the point where you have to decide on who's going to defend, who's going to attack, and who's going to heal, or just different strategies. Because I remember when I was doing it, I would usually have someone who was a tank, a damage, and a healer. But then I could change it to have a damage, a healer, and a buffer. That way I could get my damage off and heal at the same time, as well as making sure I could get things like attack up, D-shell, shells, stuff like that, just so it makes the battle easier in the long run.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be l'Cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-l'Cie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's a reason why the game made Sazh continuously go on about it, because as I was saying before, one of the reasons why I love these kind of games is because they challenge your idea of how society works, and how their society works is a l'Cie of Pulse is an enemy of Cocoon, and how he's constantly went on about, like, he's never met a l'Cie from Pulse. He doesn't know what a l'Cie from Pulse looks like or is even like in any form of way, but he assumes there's some monster, which you'll see in a bit. Oh damn it, I actually have to kill. Ah, god damn it. I forgot about that. I thought I was supposed to get them. Oh well, silly me. But yeah, we'll get to see what happens to l'Cie
Nothing to worry about
if they don't complete what's called their focus. Every l'Cie is given what's called a focus. So when you first get branded a l'Cie by a fal'Cie to do whatever they want you to do, you're given focus to, say, could be to destroy something or to protect something. But if you don't protect it or destroy it, per se, then you are turned into what's called a thief, and so you're like a mutated monster. It's very, very horrific, and the problem is that you don't get given like a clear instruction. It's just one little dream that you're given, and you don't get a reminder. It's just after you're branded, you fall unconscious and you dream. There's only for a short period of time you dream. Alright. It's not even like you must do this, it's just a picture. A short little picture of what you must do, and if you don't do it in a certain amount of time before the seal breaks, then you've just... it's the end.
Hang on, baby! Your hero's on the way! Hang on, baby! Your hero's on the way!
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
And this is why people start to hate Snow.
He's coming our way.
Such as Snow. Such as Hope, sorry.
What should I do?
Snow hates such as Snow.
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
We could just run away.
What does that help? I tell you this now, for anyone that ever does watch this, confront your problems. It makes life so much easier. If you run away from your problems, all that's ever going to happen, at the best, is that you hide from it for a little bit, and they rear your end against you. It's not good. It never is. It never ends well. At least if you confront it, you get it over with, or you at least deal with it in some fashion. And yes, I will be ignoring that. Want to bet? I can, mate. But I'm not gonna bother.
Can't we take it a little slower?
No. music's all kicking in. Now, them there are what are known as l'Sith. Manifest as monsters called l'Sith. So all of them were once l'Sith, which had a focus, but they were unable to complete it for whatever reason.
Are they?
l'Sith who failed. This is what happens when l'Sith don't complete the focus the fal'Cie gave him.
It's quite a horrible fate to become a l'Sith, because you either complete your focus and you turn into a crystal for all eternity, and you become immortal. You turn into this like a beautiful crystal, or you turn into a l'Sith with killing intent. Either way, you're made into a life which no one wants. That's right, throw the grenade half a mile away. Oh god, so laggy. Right, there's one. Punch, fuck him. There we go.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
Yeah. We don't believe that for a second. You'd be shating yourself.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait! Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a Pulse l'Cie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help l'Cie? They're the enemy.
Huh.
How can you save l'Cie? You're not... That's insane!
And Hope's acting like a little kid.
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
You got to admire him for that portrayal.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse! Why is this happening to me? When they found the fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help l'Cie.
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
She speaks from experience there.
Okay.
Let's go!
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a l'Cie.
What? A Pulse l'Cie?
The fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a l'Cie, what did the fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
And notice the two people that don't have a link to Sarah both know that LaCie needs a focus. You see? Something a wee bit funny there, won't you think?
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a fal'Cie, they become a LaCie, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, LaCie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a LaCie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a fal'Cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any LaCie, anyone who might ever become a LaCie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
It's kind of true. But yeah, as I said, there's no turning back a human that is turned into LaCie. Oh, we're bobbing and weaving. Oh, come on, game, get into this room door.
The soldiers who came in to search the place.
There's different types of LaCie you got. Ones which are lower scaled and ones which are big brutes, and ones that fly. I would normally battle them, but because they're not too different from what you've already seen. So you've already seen the normal LaCie, and there's not much too different from the flying one. Besides the fact that they kind of require magic. But as you can see, LaCie are people with, like, there's their face right in the middle, just below that seal. But just above that seal, I should say. These LaCie are very, very weak though, and they all have their own unique name. As in this one's a Ghast. Never mind, we can't avoid you. At least we got the strength to strike on him. Should make the battle a lot quicker. And right now we got the tools to just kill quick. No healer. You believe that man trying to heal himself? He just needs to die real quick. Can I avoid you? Avoid you 2 and you 3. I don't know if I can avoid this 2. But I can't avoid both of these guys. Which is rather unfortunate. These two are much more pain in the ass. It's quite funny how one uses fire and the other one's just randomly walking away. It's just getting smacked in the face with crystal. I did love the design of LaCie. like from the big brutes, the little flyers and small ghouls. Just because look at the crystals on them, they're such unique formations. I'll give a quick heal after this. Just because of chance, because they're getting quite low. Yeah, but that's him dead. Took a little longer than I hoped, but oh well. Nothing much I can do right now. Here we go. Now we'll meet Sarah. Now for this bit it's a little bit cinematic, so I'll probably just let them chat away.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a l'Cie.
I already told you that.
Pulse l'Cie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy? You came.
Sarah!
Sarah.
Is that my hero?
Yes, Lightning has a very hatred towards Snow.
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis.
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she... Save us. Sarah?
She blames him for what happened to her, even though it really wasn't his fault.
Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon? Sarah, that was your focus?
Anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow. I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Sarah!
And this is what happens when a l'Cie completes their focus.
Their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
She can't be
sweet dreams.
Broken out of that.
She's not sleeping. She's
It's permanent. It's unfortunate.
She's
but
alive.
True.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. l'Cie who fulfilled their focus turn to crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead. Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
Ooh, damn,
it's
he got
over.
decked.
Open your eyes and face reality.
Sarah, does becoming a l'Cie really mean losing everything?
Her voice is peaking quite unusually high.
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
Yeah, they want this fal'Cie dead.
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your status? Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned. Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
As you can see, this was all planned. I find it quite funny because you get to meet a lot more fal'Cie throughout you go for the game, and you get to see how they are, and how they react, and what they're like. And to see this fal'Cie not defend himself is kind of peculiar.
What's happening?
It must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the fal'Cie right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
Now that unlocks the next area, because now its systems are weakened to the point where it can't sustain the barriers completely, because before it was no access in them, and now it's to the point where they can't sustain it.
I'll be right back.
At least
hold on.
That's what I believe.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the fal'Cie. Got some things to talk about.
What? You gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out. Well, what do you want me to do? What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
And then we'll continue from where we left off. Again, I'm going to dodge the fights. Stay there. Dodge you real quick. Bobbing and weaving. Oh. Using that mini-map to my effectiveness. There we go. See, the unfortunate part is I do love this part in the very beginning, but you never get to visit them. You really need to take in the sights for this kind of game, because one of the huge problems it has is, at least for me, because a lot of people were, when the game first came out, was the fact that you couldn't explore how you wanted until you get to the very late of the game. For me, it wasn't that. For me, it was you couldn't go back to these places which were so well and beautifully done. They put so much effort into them for only you to stay there for what, 15-20 minutes?
You gave her a focus, and she did it! You got what you want! Now let her go!
And yes, I know it must be strange, but that is the
Turn her
fal'Cie.
back!
You'll see in a moment.
I'll be your l'Cie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die. What?
Yeah, now that someone's threatened its existence, it kinda comes online and wants to kill you. And also, the name of this fal'Cie is quite iconic for the series at least. at him fucking hightailing it.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a fal'Cie?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge.
The Chocobo.
As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
So this is the first boss you ever fight. Well, not including the train boss. This boss is Anima. Wrong target. For this fight, the main thing you want to go in for is the manipulators, the right and left manipulators, because if you don't, they become a problem. They'll start attacking you, they'll start using spells, but it means as well you can't target the center of Anima. You can't target its crystal. And they're not hard to kill, it just takes a little bit of time to target them. And I'm gonna have to hit that once. There we go. Because the thing is, as I said before, is if you stop targeting something, your entire team starts targeting the thing you target. So if I go from the right to the left, they'll immediately focus on the left. Right, now you see he's initiating regeneration. That's how he's trying to re-grow his arms back. This is our free chance to just wail into him. It's a very simplistic fight, but if you're not proper about it, it can take you a very, very long time, and you can lose health very easily. I know for a boss fight it does seem a bit boring, but it is quite cool. And that's the reason why I said it was quite iconic, is because Anima has been in all the other games. Well, not all the other games, I should say. For what I know, it's been in other games as Aeons, like Final Fantasy X. Anima's an Aeon for Seymour. Seymour's Aeon, which you can use then. But in this game, he's used as fal'Cie. Unfortunately, this is the only time you ever see this fal'Cie. Because like I said, the problem I have with this game is that even though I love it to bits, there's parts where I just like, why am I love this game, so why is it I only get to see this particular part for 5-10 minutes, or this boss once? So it's actually quite an easy boss fight. It just takes a little bit of time to get through. But for me, when it comes up to other bosses and other enemies, I'll be grinding like no tomorrow in my own spare time outside of the recording, so when it comes to the fights, I'll be able to just bash through them. There goes the arms back again, that's why I went all the way there. I'm gonna heal because we're losing quite a bit of health there. See, Saz managed to dodge that because he was far enough away from it.
Much appreciated.
Let's get some mad damage on this guy, shall we? As you can see, Anima's quite a husk of what he usually is, because you see he's back here, but behind his crystal and behind everything else like that, it's all kind of his inner skeleton, so you can tell that he's not his greatest. And the reason why I'm making it sound like it's a him, because other fal'Cies will meet in the future discern themselves as gods, because they're so powerful that they can just play with humans, so to speak. And that people refer to them as that kind of. To me, it's just like, well, he's that, and that's the way I've always seen it. Wait, actually, no. Just out of range dodge now. I should do that. Heal again. Got quite a lot of potions, which is really good. I really hasn't started initiating generation. I could not speak there. Happens at least one of my videos every single time. There we go. Don't know why the camera angle decided to now that it wants to fuck up. There we go, that should be it. And that's Anima defeated. Quite a simplistic boss fight, but that there is Doctor's Code. If I remember right, it increases the efficiency of what items you use. So if you use a potion which does 200 instead, it's going to do 400. It's very, very useful, especially when you can get the upgraded version. Now I love this cutscene. It's very beautiful.
Where are we?
What's going on?
That's the fal'Cie's proper face. The fal'Cie properly looks like. Where they all gain their focus, but this is truly magnificent. That's true, it just died. That's just this destructive force dying. It's basically like a self-destruct sequence. That's unbelievable. Watch. As I told you before, it's all sea underneath. Sea of ice. A single explosion turned an entire sea into ice. That's unreal.
When I couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear, and it hurt to see. I'd just close my eyes, and lose myself in happier days.
And that'll do it for this episode, guys. It has been Title Titus for Final Fantasy 13 for our second episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and a comment. I'd love to read about it. But anyway, that'll do it for now. Bye bye!